all of these narratives is the reason why, or these things that are posted on social media is the reason why you did this interview to clarify why
didn't you hint on those
because
things?
now it was beginning to feel like the things he addressed were selected.
Yeah, I think that the things he addressed were mostly focused on making him look better. What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of What Dey Go On right here at Charley Studios with me, Karen Jacqueline, your favorite host. But today I'm not alone. I'm here with
Mimi. Hi guys, Mimi.
Yes, so this is Mimi, and today we are going to be co-hosting. So let's say hi to Mimi in the comment section. Now today's story is a very, very interesting one. I'm sure if you've been on social media this past weekend, you've already seen the clips, you've already seen the snippets of that one YouTube video. Today we are here to dissect it, okay? We're here to talk about it from the beginning to the end. So stay tuned and don't miss a beat. So over the weekend, we saw a sit down between Dey and RNAQ, where they were talking about basically everything that's been going on social media. They talked about his life, his business. A lot was said, okay? And today we're about to dissect this because there's what we've heard on social media and then there's what we've heard from that YouTube video. Which one is the truth? Okay, that's what the people want to find out right now. We just want to get the head and tail of this entire situation. Or Mimi, what do you say?
So when it comes to me, when there's an issue between two people, I always say it is one side against the truth.
Yeah.
You were not there, I was not there, we were not there, weren't we, weren't we? You understand?
Yeah.
So this is the same situation, right? Because before his interview with Dey, there was a lot of narrative.
Yeah.
The narrative were played. Every day we woke up, there was something new. It was, she supported him. She invested in his business. She gave him money for this. She did this. She did that. Yeah. Some people even speculated that they started dating when they were like younger and all of that. So this interview I feel like it threw light on like a lot of things that were being said. Yeah.
So personally, I feel like now I'm seeing him in a different light. Because before, he hadn't really said much.
Okay.
I mean, neither had Madam Joanna, honestly. All we saw was what was in the media. People pushing their own narratives for views and likes. Social media, we already know how it is. Yeah. They have to exaggerate the story to get the views and likes. Obviously, if they come and just tell us the truth plain. Nobody might even pay attention. You get it. So social media people, they have their own agenda. But from this YouTube video, personally, we've heard from him. We've heard from the horse's own mouth.
Okay.
Right. So I'm seeing him in a different light now.
But how is that though? Because I feel like he said a lot, right? He spoke about how they met, his business, what growing up was like for him, and a lot of things, right? And I feel like, in as much as we like to play the card of listen to both sides and all of those things, right? The clarification also brought up more questions. Like the part where he said he had his own thing before he married her because he took his own money to go and marry her. It brings up like a whole different question because no one said it wasn't your money that you used to go and marry her.
The reason why he said that was because you know that particular like picture of the two of them standing together. They were making that picture look like, oh, those were his struggle days. Okay. And at that time they were already married. So I think that was why he wanted to clarify that just because he looked like that in that picture doesn't mean he was poor or he did not have any money at that time. Because obviously back then the fashion was different than it is now. He's not going to be dressing chape because back then that was not the style. Back then the style that was there was obviously how he would dress. So from the YouTube video now I know that, oh, okay, even at that time when they took that picture, he already had his own car. Say that was the first time he had bought his first car, a Passat or something like that. Okay. So he already had his own car. That's why they were already married. And he was the one who funded the entire wedding. He said they had a white wedding, they had a traditional wedding. He funded it. Okay. But that was not what social media was saying.
Well,
that's what I'm saying, that like now I'm seeing him in a different light. Because from what I was seeing on social media and all the articles that I read, it was looking like, wow, your wife wanted to divorce you because you cheated, and then you're also cheating her in the divorce settlement. That's what I got from that. I was like, you're a rich man. Why wouldn't you just settle your wife? Even if she's asking for however much money, you have the money.
Before we even touch on that, right, there was a part where he said he had, okay, so backing track to, he had his own thing going on and all of that. So his own thing there, he was doing his own thing. Is he also trying to say that the woman didn't make any input at all?
That is what he's saying from the video,
because I think I watched that video thoroughly on YouTube, and I also came to watch it on TikTok. I saw different parts, right? And then there was a part where he kept hinting on the fact that, he struggled, he did this, I did that, I did this myself, I did this myself, I carried this. And then I'm asking myself, how and where did this woman even fall in? Like, aside, okay, let's say giving birth, having kids for you, being your wife, taking care of the kid, what else did she do for you? Because he stated that they were together for 9 years.
10 actually. But it was during the last year that
things started to change. Okay, so 10 years. And he referred to those years as one of the best years. So if you stand or you sit and you say, oh, this person did not really, you were the one who did this, did that, did this, why did you stay for 9 years?
He said she loved him. She really, really loved him. Because Delay asked him that, why did he marry her?
Okay.
Is it because, that was the only woman he knew at the time? And he was like, well, that was his first girlfriend.
Okay.
And he felt like she really loved him. He felt like she really respected him. So at the time, that's what he wanted in a wife. And then he also really loved her.
Okay.
He even talked about how even when he was abroad, at that time, they were already boyfriend, girlfriend. Right? So he used to send her money. When he sends money to the mother, he also sends her some money. When there's a new phone, he buy it and send it to her. So he was also, emotionally invested.
Okay.
So at that time when his business started picking up, he started doing really, really well. Then he decided to get married. That was when I think he said he was 24.
Okay.
Yeah, so 24. By that time they were
they
already
got married really young.
They got married really, really young. So because according to him, his success started like really young.
Yes. Okay.
So, but I understand what you are saying, because it's like the way you are talking is like you live the life alone.
Yes.
You built the wealth alone.
Do you understand?
But you had a wife, you had a partner. So obviously she played a role. But he's not touching on it. It's not.
And now this is not even me trying to like take anybody's side, because like I said earlier, it is her word against his word, against the truth. You understand? But this is me asking, where exactly did she input? Because there were a lot of stories, right? Because at a point, I think there was something that was posted along the lines of this woman forwarding her salary to him. It was alleged by someone on social media that she was giving him money. She was giving him her salary to head the house and all of that. So if all of these narratives is the reason why, or these things that are posted on social media is the reason why you did this interview to clarify, why
didn't you hint on those
because
things?
Now it was beginning to feel like the things he addressed were selected.
I think that the things he addressed were mostly focused on making him look better. So I think with this particular YouTube video, he was not trying to clear her name or make her look any better. I feel like this YouTube video was to clear his public image. It was kind of like a PR. You know when big people, they get in trouble and then they go and do this big interview where they bare their soul so the public could see them differently. I feel like that's what this was targeting. So it wasn't to clear her name or to clear any of the irrelevant part that would make him look bad. Obviously, if he comes to tell us that it's true, the wife invested this and that, he's not going to look very good, right?
But you see, at the end of the day, I feel like if you are doing something like this, looking at the person that he is, before all of this drama, right? I liked him, Yes, I liked him. When he did the food bank thing, oh my God, I was so excited. I started to research on this person, like, oh, who is this? Like, I did all of that, right? Now, if you have built that image, right, and now there's this situation, I personally think that the best thing to do as a person is take accountability. Because at the end of the day, we are all not perfect. I am not perfect. You're not perfect. You're definitely bound to make mistakes. You were 24 when you got married. What did you know? You understand? So you sitting, going on the interview and then talking about me, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. It really did not give what I think it's intended to give. Yes, he made us understand that, he was trying, he already had it on lockdown and all that. But what exactly was the woman doing? She was the best years of your life. What was she doing? What was she bringing to the table? Because it was also alleged that she took loan to, I think, assist him in his business and all that.
He clarified that actually. He said when he started the business, that was after he came back from Europe.
Okay.
With his small pounds. That's what he said in the video. So what he was basically trying to tell us was that he started that business on his own. He said when he started and they started picking up, he started with a friend. But after like a year in the business, the friend's parents advised him not to do it because he was like, no, this business there, you might get in trouble. So like a couple of months after he started with the friend kind of stopped. And then he got another person on board.
Okay.
He never mentioned the wife. So he never said, oh, she helped in any way. He said he would go home if they are using any appliances that he feels like he can sell and put the money into their business. That's what he did. So there was nowhere in the video where he mentioned the wife's contribution, that, or maybe it's true that she gave a salary or something. He said the wife was a cashier at Frankie's.
Yes.
So I don't know if he said that to intend that she wasn't making that much money or something, because I mean, how much do cashiers make?
You see,
you get it.
I like I said, right? I don't know what the whole interview was for. Yeah. Because
me personally, I think it was for PR.
The PR wasn't PRing. Whoever the PR, if this was PR, whoever the PR, they should sack the person today. They should. Because
I mean, it's like he was the one who was talking.
Because I feel, and even at some points, right, if you're somebody who watches Delay's interviews, you would understand the body language and some things. Now, I am not saying what he's saying is a lie. No, it is not. Because I will not go and sit anywhere and defend the woman totally.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she too, she might have made mistakes. She might have said something. She might have done something. You understand? They are all humans. But what makes us better is accountability. Knowing, okay, I messed up here. I did this. I did that. There was a conversation about he not being responsible for his children, right?
Yes.
Because I think when the issue started, there was rumor that he was trying to punish Madame Joanna.
So he wasn't seeing the kids.
So he wasn't doing anything for the kids. That's what
he said something about that.
That was what they were alleging on social media, right? That he wasn't doing anything for the kids. He was trying to punish Madame Joanna, this and that. And then when you watch the interview, and then I think Delay threw that question at him that it is said that you don't. He was like, "Woo, Delay, and then Delay is like, "Mimi anymore."
Yeah.
You get
he
it?
Said that it's not true because in the 7 days of the week, the 3 days of the week, the only time the kids are not with him is when he has traveled outside of the country. So that whole narrative where they are saying he's not taking care of the kids, he said he does things for people who have not even done anything for him. So why would he not take care of his kids? And that's even before this whole divorce thing went to court. He was trying to settle it with the wife. Even not for anything, for the sake of the kids. See, that's why I'm saying that this PR thing worked on me. You are saying it didn't work on you. But me, I'm seeing him in a completely different light, because from the way he's talking, it seems like he really tried. Because he was like, he didn't even want this to go to court.
What do you mean he really tried?
No, he wasn't saying that he does not blame the woman. Delay asked him that, so why does he think the marriage ended? He said it is his own fault, because he feels like he became too successful to the point where outsiders wanted to, reap where they did not sow, and they could not get to him. So they had to go through the quote unquote,
do you think that is
the weaker link?
So
he referred to his ex-wife as the weaker link.
How do you think that is a good response
it's not
to
a
that?
Good thing. That part was actually not a good thing
at all.
But I'm trying to understand where he's coming from too, because it's like, imagine you are very, very successful. Okay, now outsiders, family members, whoever. Now they are trying to get more from you because now you are more. You know how
yes, I understand
how
that.
some people can be. They are very, very
leeches, literally.
Exactly. They feel like they're entitled to whatever you have. They feel very, very entitled. I feel like that's the word. So they feel like, okay, now you are making more. We need to get more. They don't consider the fact that they are not helping you build whatever you're building.
I feel like that is one angle, and I understand, right? But I don't know. Call me crazy, right? But there's also this angle, right? If you are invested in something, okay, and you know that this is something you want to keep, and you are working on it, you are communicating with this thing, you are pouring your time, your energy, and all of that, right? I feel like at a point the thing would realize. Now let's bring it to this situation, right? He is saying, people were saying things in her ears. Did he drag her along? Because hear me out. She stopped working.
Yes.
Yes. She stopped working when things started to pick for him. She became a housewife.
Yeah.
So imagine a housewife. Your husband is always traveling. He's going for business. He's meeting different people. And every time your husband comes back, right? You are hearing something different. Oh, hey, I saw your husband with some lady. Hey, the way, things like that, right? And you have a husband that when he comes home, right? The minute he sits down, you people are coming to gist. He's come to give you all the gossip from when he walked out and what he saw, and you people laugh about everything, right? And then there's another husband who same scenario, but when he comes home, he just goes to take his bath. Hey, he eats, he goes to his bed, presses his phone. Which one do you think can be worked on?
The first one.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
one.
I feel like I said, I feel like maybe he did not say enough.
Yeah.
I mean, who am I? I'm nobody to impress.
Yeah,
but I feel like it's not weighing, because if you take me along, like this, let me use me like I like gossip. Just me. Let me know how your day has been, darling. That is me. If you do that with me, if you like, go under the sea, and come back, I know that like we solid. You get it? But the minute I feel like you're leaving out things. Whatever is said to me from outside, that's
why I wanted to hit on, because no matter what other people are telling her, at the end of the day, you are the one she's married to.
Exactly.
So if she's believing them more than you, or she believed them to the extent that she wanted to end the marriage, what did you do to prevent that? What did you do?
How did you even get there?
Yeah, because if anything, that was your wife. Because from the video, you are saying that you didn't want the marriage to end. So what did you do about it? I feel like that's the part that wasn't really clear to me, because you can say, oh, you didn't want the marriage to end, you didn't want the marriage to end, but that is different from you actually being proactive about not wanting the marriage to end. Like, what did you do? What physical things did you do? Did you try and reassure this woman? So as I was saying, right, what physical things did he do? Because he never mentioned anything like that to me. He didn't mention any physical things. So it's easy for you to get up and say, yeah, I did not want the marriage to end. I didn't want the marriage to end. People were talking in her ear. Okay, what did you do to kind of reassure her? To make her not want to end the marriage anymore.
You see, I genuinely feel like it's a situation of love is not enough. You
it's
understand?
Never enough.
Love is not enough. A lot more. But moving on, he also made a statement that at this point in his life, no, he doesn't believe in single marriage again. As it is right now.
He tried that one.
He tried, it didn't work. So he's looking to two and more, right? And then that brings two wives. So that brings us to the point of the rumor that he is with Haja for real.
He actually explained how he met Haja.
Okay.
So according to him, he's an investor. People come to him every single day in his office. He's always meeting with people. So how he met her was that she came into his office with, I think, her manager or somebody. They were like, she feels like she has built a brand for herself. Okay, a lot of Ghanaians know her, if not all Ghanaians, right? Okay. So if they're able to, she wants to go into music. So if she can get a good, sponsorship, investment, coupled with her brand, and they make a really clear path, she feels like a lot of money can be made from that. So he said that is how he met her. So they signed some documents and then he invested into her. So that's how they met. So
are the rumors true that they're together?
He said it's not true.
Exactly.
He said it's not true. That's what he's saying. Okay. As whether it's true or not, we might never know. Because even Delay asked him that. So right now, if a few months down the line he marries Mona right now, what should people say? Because right now you are saying that it's not true. The person's not your girlfriend.
Because I feel like Mona, like on hands down, Mona has low-key suffered a lot of backlash.
Yes. He said it himself. Because like he feels so sorry for her, because it's like people are just looking for who to attack. Yes. Because right now he feels like he's in front of the court of public opinion. He's not just in the high court. And in the face of like the court of public opinion, it's what people will say that people will go with. So clearly, if you attach somebody who the public don't already really like to your already crumbling image, it will even be worse for you. So it feels really, really bad for Mona that she's even going through all of this.
I know he has come to clear that there's no relationship or anything there, right? But it is conflicting because there are a lot of videos. We've seen videos. Mona is with his kids. Mona is hanging out with him around. I mean, places where, like, you understand. So. It's not not just on us.
Yeah.
It is what we see, and we've done 1 + 1 is 2. Snock. We've done 1 + 1, and then we are coming up with this narrative. I mean, there is no smoke without fire. You get. So if truly, he's not with Mona, they are not dating, I genuinely feel so bad for Mona, because I think there was this video where Mona posted, I think she was having fun. She was like, "What car are we using today?" or something.
Yeah.
If you go to the comment section of that video, it is
horrible.
It is horrible.
People are kissing her and
it is horrible.
It's really bad.
And I'm like, see, at the end of the day, all of us are here. We are cursing Muna. Tomorrow you go and marry Abigail. Then we'll be here.
And then Mona is not the only woman he has been claimed to be with, because they mentioned a lot of other women's names. It's like Mona is the more popular one.
She's the popular one, so she's the one that people can attack. Right? Now, in summary, right, I genuinely just feel like at the end of the day, people are dealing with a lot of things. There are a lot of things people are dealing with. There are a lot of unsaid things. You understand? What you do not know can choke you. Yes. What you do not know can choke you. And I genuinely feel like this should be a learning curve, right? As you are growing as a couple, you're together, this is somebody you want to be with. As you are investing in yourself, you invest in the person. Drag the person along if you genuinely want it, especially in this world where everybody is quick to check out. See, if I tell you people red flags, every day I come on TikTok and there's this lady I follow, she has a book of red flags. Every day she updates the book. Wow. And then when she reads the red flag, you'll be like, this thing is true. Or this thing, you understand?
There are too many red flags.
You have to drag your person along, talk to your person, and then if it's working, it's working. If it's not working, you can't kill yourself. You understand? And I mean, it is what it is. And Charley, what's saying?
Personally, another thing I learned from the video is that a lot of the things that we saw on social media were not what they were, because he was saying that he saw a video where Madam Joanna had like these bruises on her face, and they were alleging that he used to beat her.
Is it the one where she had the lip thing?
He used to beat her, he used to beat his children. And he's like, the video that they were showing online, he was nowhere in that video. But for some reason, people were concluding that simply because they can see the woman in it, that means he contributed to it. And he was like, how can social media be so gullible? So anybody can just come out and say anything. And then people will just believe it. That's very, very bad. So he was even saying that in as much as we enjoy social media, social media can be very, very good for people. We should also take everything that we hear with a grain of salt. We shouldn't really believe everything that we see and hear on social media.
Definitely.
So that's another thing. I feel like I resonate a lot with that, because a lot of things come on social media. And
I mean, it is a learning curve. I wish all of them well. I genuinely hope nobody will go and press Madam Joanna to come and do an interview. They should be
very interesting.
It will
be very, very interesting.
There are still some unsolved issues. I think I learned that they are still in court on some
she's
things.
appealing the court's sentence.
Well, they should just
settlement that they gave her. She's appealing,
and all of that. And honestly, I genuinely just feel like it is. Everybody we've heard right now, Loki, we've heard from both sides. No problem. Whatever is left for them to talk about should be handled, and then everybody should just go their way peacefully. And I wish both of them well. I mean, we learn every day. So and that's all we have for you all today. Straight, no filter, no sugar coating. This has been What Dey Go On here at the Charley Studios. I'm your girl Mimi,
and I'm Karen Jacqueline, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.